Shane and I manage North Solihull Athletic. So the club in itself hasn't been running for that long. Started in May this year, it's May 2021. So from start to where we are now, that's basically like 6 months that we've been going. So we're competing in the Coronation Oakbourne League. We currently sit in the Championship, so very, very competitive, good standard of football, fully enjoying it. So yeah, literally sitting in a tough league at the moment. So hopefully we can make some waves as we go forwards. As a manager, obviously not so much because I'm very new to it. So can't really say there's been too much successes other than at the moment we've managed to bring this thing together. So we're on that journey as we speak. As a player, I'd probably say some of the back in the day when I was playing down south, representing my county, playing to a high standard, end up playing in the FA Cup. That's qualifying though, not FA Cup proper. So yeah, playing in the FA Cup a few times, like I say, qualifying. Going back a bit further, when I was a bit younger, 16, 17, representing England under 18. So that's probably my biggest achievement as a player. As I say, manager, I haven't really had a chance to do much by the way of trophies yet, but we'll see. When it comes to strengths and weaknesses, I'd say weakness-wise, I suppose I'm new to the game of management, so that in itself, I suppose, can double up as a bit of a weakness. Hopefully not too much. When it comes to the strength side of things, I try and keep everything moving, forward motion always. So that comes in a form as positivity, I suppose. So if there's a bad result, if things haven't gone our way, injuries, whatever the case may be, always try and remain positive. My belief is that when there's negatives, you can always overcome the negatives with more positivity. So yeah, always try and keep it moving with the positives. Morals, I'm quite big on morals with certain aspects of the game as well, certain aspects of management. So I'd say I'm pretty steadfast in my morals as well, which hopefully goes in hand with the positivity. The best way I can look at it, being a brand new team, is first and foremost becoming a team on the pitch. So bringing a group of lads together that haven't played together. Some of them, some have. So for me, it's bonding that together, getting that to gel, and ultimately performing. So I know most will look at trophies. I know most will look at, yeah, we want to finish here, we want to do this, we want to win that. That comes part and parcel. But for me, if we can get the performances right on a consistent basis, for me, that will roll on to wins anyway, and then ultimately wins generate trophies and whatnot. So for me, it's the performance. We can get consistent performances, a high level of consistent performance. That to me is what looks like a successful season for us so far. One of the other points that for me, I'd like to say we'd if we can achieve it, then it's been a success, is if we can turn the club into not only just a football team, but a bit of a brotherhood as well, where you've got, like I said, you've got people that haven't been together before, they don't know each other, never played with each other. If we can bring all those groups of individuals together and ultimately make a family environment where away from football, that's your brother now, that's your family. So, we're working on that as a team, as a management, we're working on that together. And for me, some of your best relationships are from your sport. So whatever that may be in this circumstance, it's football. So if we can make some long lasting relationships through the game, then that's a success as well. Big United fan, always have been since I was young. My uncle, got me supporting them, and been a big fan ever since. Representing today, obviously. So there's never been another team that comes close. So going through a bit of a tough time at the moment, but that's football as it were. So biggest thing I like is the fact that you can still make a tackle, you can still make a challenge because, and reason I said it is because when you see professional football now, you hear the pundits and whatnot saying there was contact there. It's a contact sport. So that's one of my pet peeves, man. I hate hearing where the guys are saying, yeah, there was contact there. It's not whether it's contact, it's a contact sport, it's whether it's a foul or not. So you can make big boy challenges, big boy tackles now. You know, it's honest, it's legit. You're here if you want to be there. If you're not, you're not. Yeah. For me, it's just you can still tackle properly. Probably gonna have to sit on the fence with this one, to be fair. Can't really think of too many things that I don't really like about the I suppose the non-league side of the game. That one I'm just gonna have to sit on the fence with. I can't really say there's too many things I don't really like enough to highlight it. There's a few at the team, and a few lads won't like me not saying their names as number one, but for me, the person that pulls it off in the game most and more often than not, and more often than others, is probably CT. That's Kurt Thomas, aka Chico. Biggest moaner. Biggest moaner. I'd have to go with. Again, we've got a couple, but probably the biggest moaner. Probably gonna have to go with Bennett, aka Benz. Fastest player in the team. We've got a few Speedy Gonzalez's in the team as well, so it's not an easy one because a few lads have had a race. There's a few lads that are claiming the title. At the moment, I'll have to give it to Dale Hewitt. CR7 all day. For me, I look at the full body of work, not just the goals, where the goals have been accumulated, where the top performances have come from as well. So not just club, he's done it at country as well. He's done it Champions League, done it in various different leagues, obviously Spain, Italy, England, back to England. So for me, yeah, CR7 all day long. It's not to say it's not close, but yeah, CR7. So as I said, new team, new lads playing together. So the biggest thing, biggest goal is probably becoming consistent. In terms of if we're consistent, our performances will improve. That obviously generates wins. So yeah, becoming consistent. So it's just North Solihull Athletic for YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. It's probably a bit different, but you can plug it in the comments below.